Everything with Metallica starts with the band. The four guys that I've been privileged to work with for 20 years now are absolutely the most passionate bunch of musicians that I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
Mick has really high expectations, and we better be able to deliver those to him and to the band, who also has those same expectations.
There are a bunch of guys who've never been satisfied with the status quo. They've never taken no for an answer. I think the more people told them what they couldn't do, the more they did it and the bigger they got. Again, it starts with the music. If it wasn't for the music, none of it would work. I think we really hope that you come in and think it's the best looking show you ever saw, and you don't really think about how it was done or what went into the lighting system or the video system or the special effects or the lasers, and we hope that you think it's the best sounding show you ever saw.
They've been very open to a lot of new technology, which is good because that helps us keep up with Mick, because he's never stops. That guy is always moving forward, has new ideas, and always is bringing something to the table to make it better.
We just went through a pretty transitional phase, and they've been messing around with some of the new technology. When we went to Antarctica, it was sort of a catalyst for us to explore how can we do this without taking tons of equipment. And somewhere in that process, we wanted to make some other changes to the look of the stage. And the band has always used your MJF-210 monitors, which sound fantastic, but they're a little big, especially in the festival market. We're not able to build things under the stage and hide things as well as we might to create the look we wanted. So I kind of got this bright idea that we needed smaller monitors that we could blend more into the scenic elements of the show. And you know, we're just dumb enough to get an idea in our head and decide that we want them and see if we could get someone to make them for us. To be honest, we sort of didn't have high expectations for a positive response to that. In this instance, we were very fortunate to have some folks say, well, let's take a look at it. And that's how we ended up with a whole bunch of new monitors that everybody seems to be very happy with.
And basically went to Meyer and asked him if there was a way we could have a smaller, lighter, high-powered wedge. And I wanted some tiny little details. So all the little ideas that I added to their amazing R&D and what they were able to do at Meyer was just, it blew my mind. I went down and listened to the wedge, and it was like 99% perfect, literally, right out of the box.
When we went to China last year, you know, they said, well, we're going to bring some prototypes of these monitors out. And the first night that the band ever heard them was in front of, I don't know, 15 or 20,000 people in China, the first night the band ever played in China. And there's been no looking back from that time.
And I was sold probably within the first 3 seconds of just saying a couple things into a microphone and hearing it. You know, our bass player is pretty crushing bass sound on stage. And to be able to keep Robert happy, they're really doing something special, you know, there.
The 210, it just hits you right in the face. It's not punishing, it's smooth, and it has all the right frequencies. And the coolest part is the port on the front. So when it's on stage, if you're playing the bass, you feel all the air coming off the drivers. Mentally, it makes it feel like it's a bigger speaker than what it is. The band purchased 76 wedges for 2 systems, so that gets split up, which is pretty crazy.
You know, a company that quote unquote sells speakers be intimately involved with a solution for us, and having a group of people say, we're going to use all of the expertise and we're going to solve this problem with you, and together we found a solution. Everything starts and ends with the band. And if we weren't able to please them, then we have nothing. It doesn't matter how it looks, it doesn't matter how lightweight it is, it doesn't matter how quick we can move it and reposition and do this. None of that matters if it doesn't sound right, because the band is exacting and demanding when it comes to anything audio. What an incredible experience to go through and feel that level of collaboration and partnership. By all reviews, it has been nothing short of remarkable.